For over a month now, we've been going way back in the KXAN archives as soon-to-retire reporter Jim Swift has been recalling many of his favorites.
Tonight, though, we go back only 5 months because that's where we find a Jim Swift piece with an up-in-the-air conclusion that now has a happy ending.
In March of this year, we took you on an investigative journey deep into the woods of North Austin. We were in search of an elusive wild goat, and he was not easy to find. People passing by the Central Texas headquarters of the Girl Scouts have grown accustomed to his face.
He's a black goat with kind of a reddish tint to him and a big rack of horns on him.
He's got kind of yellow eyes, and so he kind of needs horns, and he's black and brown.
Now, all this describing was necessary because, as it happens, for the first time in recorded history, the day we showed up to shoot video of the goat, he was suddenly nowhere to be seen. As a consolation prize, folks offered up some photos of the animal, even some video shot with a phone. But the images looked more like a big dog than anything else. So we just settled for some more stories.
I think he's a little lonely because he looks in the rearview mirrors, or the little side mirrors of the car, and kind of stares at himself quite a bit.
Indeed, virtually every night, we're told, the animal sleeps right here on the sidewalk outside the Girl Scout building. The theory being that the animal enjoys one last long look at a friend staring back at him from the reflection in the glass before he drifts off to sleep. You haven't named him, have you?
No, we haven't. I'm sure somebody around here has.
Everybody has their own special name for the goat. Mine happens to be Scape, as in scapegoat.
I took to calling him Escapegoat because I worried that on a jaunt down to the creek for a drink of water, he might have fallen down and gone boom, like I did. The vulture descending into the nearby woods wasn't an encouraging sign either.
Interstate 35 is right over here.
He's never made a move towards there, but you know, there's always the danger of a car hitting him.
But then, in mid-afternoon, came word that the goat had returned. So I returned too. But alas, there was no sign of the critter. But then, while walking along a line of cars, I turned around the corner of one of them, and there he was.
I don't want anybody to show up here trying to save him or hurt him. We've had animal control out here several times. They've not been able to catch him.
The goat's friends are open to the idea of a better situation for the animal, but until that option becomes real, they plan to just let him be. In North Austin, Jim Swift, KXAN News. Well, now we have an update with some good news. Buddy, it seems, was eventually captured and moved to the safety of the Open My World Therapeutic Riding Center near Leander. There, under the new name of Trooper, he is enjoying the company of donkeys and other animals. And for the first time in who knows how long, if ever, he actually has a couple of little girl goats to play with.
Trooper made it with flying colors, and he's not cabrito. He's going to be having a happy life.
Or roadkill, for that matter.
Right, for
Leave
sure.
it to Jim Swift to investigate a goat mystery.
And it was a good one.
And it was a good one. So glad that had a happy ending. Thanks for ending that for us, Jim. 2 more Summer of Swift reports coming up this week, Wednesday and Friday evenings on our 6 o'clock newscast. Be sure to catch those.